Hello, I'm Laura. It's Monday, December 29th, 2025, and these are today's Heartlines. I hope during these past few weeks, whatever holiday you celebrated, that it held great meaning for you. Today, we are in the middle of a couple of holidays being celebrated and honored as we go into the new year or the new beginnings, which is our theme for this week. And one of those is Kwanzaa, the traditional African American holiday. And today is the day of Ujamaa, or collective economics. We are also on the fourth day, like we are with Kwanzaa, of our journey toward Epiphany on January 6th, in which we are awakening a spiritual power within us each day. And today that power is love. In fact, love is a great economy in itself. It comes from an infinite source and has countless resources. It is like a great bank with many branches, and we are the branches of love, ready to give it where it is needed in the way of spiritual or emotional or even material support. So I looked at special ways to do this, but as we move into those new beginnings, the first thing we can do is reflect on the past year. This was inspired by watching the headlines over this past weekend and how they are filled with the events of the past year as a reflection that helps bring us up to where we are so that we can clear the way for new possibilities to come. So what I did was I first reflected on the things that I celebrated, the heroic acts in times of trouble, the way people helped each other by coming up with creative ideas that would raise money in times of need, the way people gave to each other in generosity and in food where it was needed. There were many ways and many things to celebrate, but there were also points of concern. And it is those points of concern that I especially brought into the shared economy of love. And I did it by writing them down in a column in the left hand and then writing the people involved in the right hand. And when I thought of the thing that I was concerned about, it weighed me down with concern. But when I thought of the people involved, and I let the light of love that is in my heart shine on them and for them, it helped uplift and brighten my load so that I came to a place of new possibilities and new beginnings. For example, the government programs that were cut. I thought of those struggling with lost resources, and those, as well as those who cut the programs. The raids and arrests from ICE and federal troops. I thought of those who were imprisoned and those living in fear, as well as those who created the fearful circumstances. The historic and cultural centers and events and buildings that were altered or destroyed. I thought of those who grieve what is lost, as well as those who destroyed or changed those things. And the reason I included everybody is because the qualities of love are non-judgmental. They include everybody. Our writer for the booklet With Love at Christmas for today's article, Reverend Karen Ramastan, said, "Today we open mind, body, and spirit to the power of love. Love that takes us far beyond the enticement of our feelings and emotions." She went on to say, "We remember our oneness with all beings and share from hearts overflowing with compassion, kindness, generosity, and grace toward all others. And so I invite us, in reflecting on the past year and in coming up to this point where we are right now and preparing the way ahead, to think of those who have been affected by this past year's events or who have been involved with them, and to let your love light shine on all of them as we take a deep breath and close our eyes and hold to this special thought. As I reflect on the year gone by, I let love shine on all who come to mind. As I reflect on the year gone by, I let love shine on all who come to mind. And so it is. So, can you shine your love light on all people who come to your mind? If you have that initial negative emotional reaction to someone or something, just let it be, let it pass, and then let the light of love shine. Because compassion, kindness, generosity, and grace are for everyone. And it is not about not holding people to account or being a stand for justice and integrity and equality for all. But it is easier to do those things when we're not wrapped up in the limitations of hate and negativity. So thank you for joining me today and for letting your light shine and letting love come into your world. Have a wonderful day.